Man, I not that the series hasn't had enough acclaim for the music. I know it's something people really like, but I feel like on this Let's Play yet, I haven't really commented enough on how much I think the music is really good in this game.
Yeah, I can get behind that.
You can approve this message.
It has the Board Jonathan stamp of approval. Oh, we're getting right into it here.
Yeah, I probably should have figured as much.
That sunset was different from the one I saw in Kilika.
I was about to say I was worried that he was just gonna cut to a shot of Yuna, and I was like, "Oh no, it's a nice sunset. That's nice." And then, oh, pan back up. Never mind. Yeah.
What you up to?
Some weird camera movement there.
You know, this was pre-Spirits Within. They weren't filmmakers yet.
True. Oh man,
I
Spirits
wish I could
Within.
live in a place like this.
Now I want to go back and watch that again.
Living with a smile.
Now that you brought that, reminded me of that that it exists.
You can once you beat Sin, right?
Well, I apologize then. I think
You probably should.
But then, a new Sin will be born anyway.
Well, then you can just beat it again.
I
don't think that's how it works.
Hey, you can. Trust me. You are the best summoner out there.
Boy,
Why does Sin always come back?
okay, I'm just gonna let this cutscene play out before I comment on this.
And it will not go away until we've atoned.
How do we do that? What did we do that was so bad in the first place? Ah. Was it using lots of Machina or something? Oh. Wait, was that such a bad thing, really?
It's funny.
Is it?
Ever since I was young, I never questioned it. But now that you ask me if it is that bad or not, I don't know.
Oh man, Titus is her gateway for losing her religion.
Jesus.
Well, then we're the same.
Somehow that's appropriate for the two of them, though.
Very unbecoming of a summoner. Sound like Micah?
Sound like something.
That's not very nice, you know.
I'm gonna laugh at it anyway, though.
Yeah. Jesus.
Really?
I don't know that I've ever stretched that loudly.
You know, during a game, you have to think of Blitz and nothing else, you know?
Okay.
Is that what the problem was there, Drew? Were you thinking of other things than Blitz?
I mean, just thinking about how much Blitz suck count is thinking about things other than Blitz.
Mm-hmm.
And you can't be thinking about where you're going to go on that date, because the minute you do, that's when you lose.
I don't know.
He's like 2 steps short of asking, like, so you have a boyfriend or what?
You know, what I mean is, you really shouldn't worry, you know? After we beat Sin, that's when you can worry about the future.
I guess.
I feel like... maybe I'm misremembering.
But Yuna...
I think we're both thinking about the same thing right now.
Okay.
As to how dense is he actually versus how much are we just assuming based on
the only way to defeat
the
context
fact that this is a JRPG and we played JRPGs before.
With it, we can call the final Aeon. That's the goal of the pilgrimage. The faith of the final summoning lies waiting in the far north to greet summoners that complete their pilgrimage. At the world's edge in Xanarkand.
In Xanarkand?
She means the ruins of a city destroyed 1,000 years ago.
Way to eavesdrop there, Orin. That doesn't look like a comfortable pose. Like, his arm was, like, as high as his head.
And you know what? You gotta make use of the environment you got.
That's what I've heard.
You'll see it for yourself soon enough. Yuna, come back inside.
Stop talking to this jerk off.
Yeah.
You will go with us to Xanarkand?
Yeah, I'll go.
I mean, why wouldn't he? What else is he gonna do?
Yeah, I don't know.
I'll go to Xanarkand to see it with my own eyes.
Emotional whiplash here. Kind of looks like a circus tent behind them.
Well, you did say you thought Titus looked like a jester.
I
So
knew
hey, it's all coming full circle.
it couldn't be my Xanarkand, but I had to make sure.
Okay, yeah, this is another thing where like they've told him it's like ruins, right? Like it's been destroyed.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty sure Riku told him, like, the first time that he talked to anyone. Like, don't mention Xanarkand or that you're from there because that's been destroyed 1,000 years ago.
Yeah.
And I feel like he's already come to terms with this before, too, like...
Right. And yeah, I mean, so that's the other thing is like, So as I'm trying to remember how much has actually explicitly been told. Like, he knows that Jecht is sin. I guess that's technically all he really knows. He doesn't... Like, I just been assuming, like, okay, so we'll just lay this out right here.
Mm-hmm.
I have been assuming that how this goes is Jecht is sin because whenever you defeat sin, you have to... whoever defeats sin has to become sin, and then it's a cycle, and it continues on and on. So, unless the cycle is broken, which I assume is what will happen at the end of this game, like Yuna or Titus or someone has to be sin under the normal rules of the cycle, which apparently he seems to not put together. Which I guess is fair. There's not really any real reason for him to put that together yet.
See, so that was what I was confused on, was that I couldn't recall if it had been explained in-game, if that was what had happened, or if that was what I was remembering. But you've put that together either through a combination of playing JRPGs or just reading the context clues of, Jecht is now Sin, but Sin was defeated 10 years ago, so...
Yeah, I mean, clearly every... Well, I think everyone else... I mean, at least Orin and Yuna, for sure. Now, I mean, if Yuna knows, I think everyone else knows that's kind of how the pilgrimage thing goes. They just haven't really told Titus yet. But, yeah, I think the game is fine with, like... I think the game half expects you, or it would not be surprised if the player has figured that out at this point, but they just don't think Titus should know.
Which, really is not necessarily a bad reading of the character.
Yeah.
What is this shop? There's like books on the wall, fruit on the ground. She's wearing like a G-string.
It's the Final Fantasy version of a corner store. It's got everything you need.
Should be like a bodega cat hanging out there.
Oh god, no, I almost accidentally.
Saw my whole life flash before my eyes there.
Yeah, that's not about to happen.
You will turn this console off.
I will turn this Final Fantasy around. What?
Binta-san.
Yeah.
Sorry?
Forgive me, sir. I meant to say pardon me, but it came out in Al Bhed.
Oh, you're in Al Bhed.
Mm-hmm. I am Rin, owner of this establishment.
I got some questions for you, Rin.
Huh?
It means nice to meet you.
Ah, well, Helly do sad to you too.
God, no.
Mm-hmm. If you are interested, Al Bhed primers can be found all over Spira.
Was he just being like nice, or does he actually know how to speak that language?
Here, let me give you one.
I don't think he knows how to speak that language.
Yeah.
Although you might want to be careful where you speak our language.
The language of love. R equals H.
Aha, got it.
Yeah, I hear Al Bhed aren't liked much. Sorry.
Jesus. It's like having like a toddler wander around the world.
Someone help! The chocobos!
Not the
That's our
chocobos.
cue. Let's go.
That's our cue. Chocobos.
Orange just been waiting for chocobo robbery or theft.
He's actually the one that let him loose just to have something fun to do.
Yeah.
Oh boy, they gave me mega potions. That's, that's never a good sign.
No. Or is it a
It's
good
Sin! He's come for the chocobos!
To the Chocobo Corral.
That sounds like a fun place.
Yeah. I wouldn't expect Lulu to be the one giving that order, though. Like, to the Chocobo Corral.
Is it like the Golden Corral?
All you can eat Chocobo.
What do you think chocobo tastes like? Whoa!
Hey now.
Hello.
Uh-oh. Does it kind of look like this guy has, like, testicles on his head? Or is that just me?
I mean...
Maybe that
We're
says
just
more
more
about
taken
me
in by
than-
his weird frog face
Yeah,
thing
that's
going
true.
on. Alright, well, I guess we're doing this.
Let's do
well,
it.
nothing to you but to just figure out what this guy's thing is. Chocobo Eater, that's his name.
Couldn't come up with anything better. It means it's something much more dramatic and all bad.
Jeez.
Ooh, yeah. Well, Oren's got his limit break on, his overdrive.
Which I don't think I've done yet, so this will be a fun...
Figure out
Enter
what button.
commands for a lethal sword attack, so I'm guessing this is just going to be like a quick time event, hopefully.
Dance
Here goes
Dance
nothing.
Sword Revolution. Oh, you know, you've done this before.
Have I?
This at the very beginning.
Ah!
Woo! Oh, that didn't seem to do much.
Great. Sure, let's alright, roulette here, what do we think? I'm gonna guess... fire.
Yeah. Yep. That was what I was thinking as well. It's like a grassy plains kind of monster, right? So you want to burn down, you know.
Well, he's all blue, so, you know.
You're going with the color theming
Yeah.
here.
So, I'm wondering if I should start trying to use
I was gonna
haste
say-
more.
If you use haste on Lulu, wouldn't
Yeah, I
that
was
get
just trying to
you-
think.
she's
I
hitting
guess
hardest right now.
She's probably that's what I was trying to figure out who the best option would be to do that with.
One more attack. What does focus do? Oh no. Okay.
I think it just is like a buff for
Oh.
magic and magic defense, which
He just seems to be hitting, not really.
yeah. Plus, like my fire damage seems to be doing enough anyway.
So, we're to be pushed off a cliff.
All right. Let's do. All right, we're gonna try Fire Fury. Wow, that was unimpressive.
Attack now! Push it back!
Oh, okay. I gotcha.
Well, you got him on his back, so.
Yeah, he appears to be having some turtle-based issues. What? Okay. Let's see. I want... Yo, Kamara's got an overdrive.
There you go. You could always lance him, right? If you haven't done that yet.
Ronso Rage.
Ooh.
I mean, I don't really know which one would be stronger. Let's just do this one because it's different.
Yeah. Actually, you know what? Oh, well, never mind. It does look like he is damaged by fire based on the fact that you pulled him in. when you were going to attack him, it pulled up a little HP box, and you see how it says.
Oh yeah.
So there you go. You made the right call.
Well, you know.
Ooh, man, you got a ways to go on this guy, though.
Yeah, that's what I was just noticing. But you know, maybe knock him over again.
You could pull in Ifrit, I think.
That is true.
Or Ifrit? You really should look up how you're supposed to pronounce that.
I think it's
You're
Ifrit.
next.
I mean, I think it's technically Ifrit.
Ifrit.
But like Ifrit is closer to that, I would say. There we go. Yeah, I'm trying to say I'll save him for a special occasion if this starts really heading south.
Yeah, no, I think you're doing okay. Getting everyone in on the fun here. Oh,
Yeah.
that just looks wrong.
Just have Waka hit him in the butt with a blitzball.
Yeah. I mean, no kink shaming here, if that's what you're into.
I mean, he doesn't look dissatisfied.
No, he's not getting up. Oh, jeez.
Is this the part where I talk about vigorously vibrating again?
Whoa!
Oh, now we get to push him off a cliff. All right, sweet.
There we go. There we go. Do we understand the mechanic of the turtle?
I think I just have to do enough damage to him. Or maybe it's a
Okay.
fire attack every time, or... Nah. No, yeah, I just have to
Oh.
do enough damage to him, and it'll just automatically, I think, he'll fall over. Well, I wanted to get Waka's Overdrive in, but we'll wait for now.
Mm-hmm.
Nope, there we go.
There we go.
There we go.
There we go. And now...
Yeah, now we'll do Waka again.
It's going down. Oh,
What? How did
what? I don't even want to know how he hit you like that.
Yeah, we're just gonna ignore that for now.
Mm-hmm.
Still going.
Yeah. Yay.
Here we go. Again. Oh, now he's back up.
Yeah, but now you're still... Okay, so you made that one attack. So you are good.
Yeah, it really just
Totally
matters
understand.
how the timers play out in, like, if I can get him knocked over again before he knocks me back.
Well, next time you got Waka's Overdrive, too. Should be up.
Yeah, let's hope this knocks him over. Nope. Well.
Nope. I'm gonna rush you again.
Well, I'll still kill him before
Yeah.
that probably happens. Okay, well, oh yeah, his was the roulette wheel.
Yep, which you nailed. Elemental
Except I
reels,
should
you're
try
going
and
for
get fire, right? Which is going to
Yeah,
be a
yep.
little harder. If I'm trying, I wasn't going for anything specific last time. Oh boy, it's like one of them. Ah, crap. Oh well.
Well,
Dang it. This is all going bad.
so that's... Yep. I wonder what happens then. Okay, so you got 2 out of 3, so it does, like...
That's so
Oh.
good.
Yeah, it wasn't bad at all. Yeah, you're gonna just kill him regardless at this point.
Right, which is a little,
Anticlimactic.
yeah, it's not as satisfying, but oh well.
Well, he's on his back, so... Hit him where... There. Oh, now you got 2 chances with Lulu.
Oh, come on.
And then... Oh, he's not down yet? That doesn't matter.
Yeah, he got back up for some reason. Oh well. Well, dang it, because this also... Alright, how much HP does he have left? Ooh, it's too much. I wanted to get Yuna in here, but I thought I was going to have more time.
Yeah, Lulu's only got maybe either one direct hit or
Yeah,
the
we're just gonna
sweep
have
back. You could always have Waka hit her up with that at the end.
Yeah, I'm kind of afraid. Like, he's been doing weird things where he, like, hits when he's not supposed to, so...
Outside of his turn?
Yeah. He's gonna do this now, because she's got 2 turns in a row anyway.
Yep. The double tongue thing is a neat, or not a neat, but it's an interesting design choice.
Yeah, it's even his jaw is like has a weird gap in it there.
Yeah.
I should probably leave walking in because I don't want Yuna to get possibly hit, right?
Yeah, one-shotted. Yeah,
well, that was not really worthwhile. Whoa, boy! I'm glad I healed her.
Yeah, that would have been... Yeah, you got this just through, like... I think attrition here. Hit him with fire once, Orin once, another fire, and he'll be dead after this round here. Unless he changes his mind.
We'll see. Alright.
You should be good. You got this. Maybe...
It's gonna be close.
It's gonna be like 2 HP left.
There
There you go. You know what it was? You were just too strong. You killed him too...
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Well, yeah. You didn't have to abuse the mechanic of the fight. You just killed him.
I didn't have to do the thing like make the game work how it's supposed to.
Yeah. You brute forced your way to that one.
That's me. That's what
Brute
they call
force
me.
Drew.
Yep.
Have you an interest in renting some chocobos? As a token of our gratitude, the first time is free of charge. Please,
It's
ask
like a
the
pusher?
attendant if you wish to rent.
The first ride's
Thank
free.
you so much for saving the chocobos.
Okay, well. I feel like I don't want to do that because didn't they say like you get more attacked more often if you're riding a chocobo?
No, you get attacked less if you're riding a chocobo.
Oh.
It's a way for you to like skip all of the
For some reason
battles.
I thought I remember that being the opposite.
Okay, maybe I'm misremembering, but that's usually how it worked.
Yeah, I thought I remember it being that was that because they used the like in-world excuse of like you'll get attacked by certain special monsters if you're riding chocobos. Maybe it was like you'll get attacked less, but possibly by special monsters. Maybe it was
Okay, that could be.
Maybe we were both partially right.
That was very diplomatic of you. No, you're wrong.
That's also what they call me, Diplomatic Drew.
Diplomatic Drew.
Oh, hello. No,
Yeah, I mean, I guess I might as well. They clearly are trying to make me want to ride a chocobo. Oh,
Give the
boy.
people what they want, Drew.
And I get this new jaunty music.
Yep. It's like, when you're Mario and you ride Yoshi. Also, it makes it sound like you're at like a lounge club here.
Wow, there's like chocobo everywhere here.
This here's Chocobo country. They run wild and free.
I do like my free-range chocobo. Hey, can I still talk
Sometimes
to
they
people?
put in like a show number, like...
so much for your words yesterday.
Okay, yeah, you're welcome.
Sure.
What about this other dude?
A safe journey.
Looks like he's about to jump.
Don't do it, man. You got so much more to live for. Yeah, man. Wow, this is really kicking up.
Yeah. Come on, everybody. Let's ride the Chocobo.
To tell you, I'm a summoner.
Sorry, man.
Oh, it's your girlfriend.
Yeah, this is really... The overpowering music is maybe not great for this cutscene right now.
Sorry, ma'am. No exception.
Like, I kind of can't hear the voiceover sometimes.
You have to leave your chocobos here.
Aww.
Says who?
Down with the man.
Oh, here's another save point.
Man, now this music seems positively, like, sedate comparatively.
Yeah, no kidding.
A little mischievous flute and...
Oh,
It's you. As you can see, not even summoners can pass.
Donna's
We'll see
still the
about that.
MVP.
They'll call on us in the end. Just wait and see. In the
With
meantime, I
Brahmi,
think I'll have a nap.
whatever his name was.
Oh my god, she's so relatable.
What's with the cages? That doesn't... I don't...
That's for the free-range chocobo.
Yeah. I think they don't become free range
Mushroom
at
Rock
that
Road
point.
is off limits to non-Crusader personnel until the end of the mission.
I mean, we're summoners, right? Like, that we count as crusaders, right?
Yeah, I would think so.
Like, we're the epitome. We're like the generals of the crusaders.
Yeah.
What about this? What is this thing? It's like a ticket booth?
That's what it looks like.
So it's got these weird pylons around it, like it's a bank or something.
Yeah, they don't want you to like run it like an ATM.
Yeah, they don't
Put all
want you to
the
run your
pylons,
chocobo into the ticket booth.
Nope. They're poets as well.
Aha, I see our inn.
Mm-hmm.
Let me deliver this food.
Okay.
Yikes.
Yikes, indeed.
Got some high potions.
High potion.
Okay, well, let me see how I can go up this hill here. This little hillock.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, or down. I thought that was just gonna be up.
Down is up is down.
Yeah, this music does match Titus's little walk animation nicely.
Mm-hmm.
Except I'm going very off trail, but oh well. There's gotta be something over here, right? Oh no.
Yeah, there's something
These
over here.
fuckers. Jesus, why? Why every time did they get a free hit every time I face it?
And now you've got a slime as well. Not a slime. That's probably it's. I don't know. Were we? Yeah, we were Square Enix at this point, so I guess they could do cross characters from Dragon Quest.
See, yeah,
It's obviously not a slime.
my knowledge of Final Fantasy or Dragon Quest just looks like a Grimer from Pokemon to me. Everything's Pokemon.
So okay, so you like have a blind spot for Square Enix titles then?
I mean, I've
Like
played
Dragon
a lot of
Quest
the
and Final
non-Final
Fantasy
Fantasy
are-
Square Enix games. Well,
Yeah.
but a
Chrono
lot.
Trigger.
I played. So Chrono Trigger is another one of those that I played like 20 hours of, and then just like couldn't keep going. That is the biggest example of the active time battle really not doing it for me, because I got
Okay.
when you get so far in the game on that, like I got to a certain boss fight. I don't remember which one it was, but it was basically like it's just 5 minutes straight of waiting for my 2 attackers to build up their like dual blade or whatever, and then waiting for my 1 healer to like go activate or hit her timer to go so she could heal them. It was just doing that over and over and over. It was like literally it was like you just kept doing the same thing over and over again, because it was just min-maxing. It was the most efficient way of like fighting, which was really boring to me.
I can understand that. You're wrong, but I can...
Yeah, I know that is a not popular opinion, but yeah, I played
has
all
been
of
years
Lost
since I played
Odyssey.
it, so.
Does that count?
No. I forgot Lost Odyssey even was a thing until just now.
It was pretty good.
That was the Xbox one? The Xbox Square Enix?
I had an Xbox. And I liked turn-based. That was a good, just regular ass turn-based RPG.
I was gonna say, I remember was that... What's the one I'm thinking of? That was kind of like proto Dark Souls. Maybe it was Lost Odyssey.
Yeah, Lost Odyssey is just like it's basically a Final Fantasy game that's not Final Fantasy.
Is that the one with the art style from the Dragon Ball Z dude?
No, Chrono Trigger is the one with Toriyama's art design.
There was an Xbox. Was that?
Oh yeah, Blue Dragon.
Yeah, there we go. Wow. Okay.
I'm not fucking around with these people anymore. Fuck this. We're leaving.
I like how they bounce when you leave. Like,
Right,
yeah.
Okay, so I should do Titus, because Titus has like a skill, right, that lets him escape. I thought he had
No.
flee. Yes.
Flee. Does flee allow every? Oh. I don't recall that. That's a good thing to know.
Fuck this. I don't care what's at the end of this tunnel anymore. I'm going back. Ah, damn it!
Nope. Nope. Well, oh, Jesus.
Yeah, I'm not...
Right, well, you've already got him in.
This is why Titus is first.
I'll be right back.
That's how, like, my main character is cowardly and good at fleeing battles.
Like how they're trying to shame you. No AP earned this battle.
Yeah, I don't care.
I'm okay. I will say that's the one thing with the sphere grid is I don't really have a concept of, like, are we evenly matched right now? Is this, like, are those fireball, the bomb guys supposed to be kind of, like, intimidating?
Yeah, it's hard to tell.
As much as they are right now?
No?
Did you learn all that you could about?
I feel like I got a handle of it.
I think there are, like, some jumping mechanics that you can do, like, in that little area, but...
What? I don't even know what this is a tutorial for.
So many tutorials. They're just everywhere in the world.
Is it just like telling me old tutorials? That.
What?
Okay.
I don't.
Okay.
Sure.
Can I just leave? Do I have to do this? I just wanted to see what this was. Flee the tutorial! Okay, I guess that's just a tutorial terminal.
Can you talk to those people by the carts?
Gee, Captain Lucille and Elma should have been here by now.
Uh-oh.
Maybe I do need it. See, now I feel like I need to go down that pathway, except the fact that the red arrow still shows here makes me think I'm just going to go all the way down that and get, like, a potion. And get beat up a lot.
Couldn't you get your chocobos...
Loser reporting, sir.
This is the last of them.
Good to have you with us. Go on through. Show me how to play Blitz sometime.
Wait around. We'll have Sin beaten in no time.
Okay.
Well, that was easy.
Any donation toward Operation Mihen would be greatly appreciated.
Just go around town telling people, any donation to Operation Mihen, and people will probably go.
Is that like the Final Fantasy version of Operation Mayhem? The first rule of Operation Mayhem is you don't talk about Operation Mayhem.
I'm sorry, I can't let you pass. Hey, you're a summoner, and her guardians, right? Sorry for the inconvenience.
Tell me about the operation.
What, they didn't tell you? We're bringing Sin Spawn from all over Spira here.
Oh, yeah, I recall
Sin
this now.
Spawn inevitably draws Sin, right?
Oh boy, this is some galaxy brain shit going on here. Oh boy, this cannot end well. Oh. And now the whole party's here. Oh god,
and
fuck this guy.
It's your boy.
Yeah, also, I should have mentioned when I was doing my recap of... Oh my god, look at these goons with him! This dude is evil! This dude is clearly evil! But yeah, anyway, with my recap of what I think this game story is gonna be, clearly he's gonna be the bad guy at the end of it. Like, he's gonna be the first stage of the... I'm gonna call my shot real detail here. He's gonna be the first stage of the boss fight, where he's just normal human person, and then you beat him, and then he gets possessed by Sin and turns into a giant monster thing.
Wow. I actually can't recall that detailed information, but yeah, he is the villain, obviously.
Maester Seymour, let me show you to the
you do
command
fight him, and I think he does turn into something, but I can't
request?
recall if there's, like...
Yes, Your Grace.
If it's just that he summons his weird-ass Aeon thingy, his summon, or if it's... if he turns into something.
Maester Seymour, sir.
Do not worry.
Do not
I will
worry.
take full responsibility.
I will take full responsibility.
Which will be fine, because I'm about to become the bad guy of this game.
Very well, they may pass.
It is.
Yep.
Oh, thank you, Your Grace.
Just throwing her out into the way of sin here. Only has 2 aeons.
You know, for something of,
time to go.
or for someone of such high distinction, it's a little weird that he's just walking around. Like, there's no carriage or anything, you know?
He's a man of the people. He doesn't need pomp and circumstance.
He's a maester. Better get used to it, yeah?
Isn't he like the Grand Maester? Didn't that happen at the docks? The passing of the guard or something like that?
I think he got up, like, they were announcing that he had become a maester. He was replacing, like, his dad, right? But I don't think he's, like, Grand Maester yet. I assumed that was part of his grand scheme at some point, that he'll reveal that he's gonna use sin to kill the Grand Maester.
Maester Seymour.
Or something like that, so he can be Grand Maester. God, now it's even ominous looking out here. And I cannot emphasize this enough. Why is with his weirdos that, like, look totally evil next to him? Like,
Let faith be your strength. I, Seymour Guado, Maester of Yevon, will bear witness to
You know,
your
Drew,
deeds
it's a
today.
little suspect that you're just assuming they're evil based on their looks.
What's going on? Why is Maester Seymour
yeah, I'm
back
pulling
in
a real
the
Waka
Crusades,
here.
eh? They're using Albus Machina. They're violating the teachings.
Even going against the teachings, they're willing to risk it for the greater good. Waka, I think Maester Seymour sees that too.
Lulu!
I can only speculate.
Ask him yourself.
Yep, that's right. Just keep your tongue there.
Ah, Sir Oran, it is an honor. I would be most interested in hearing what you've been doing these past 10 years.
Your mom.
I've got nothing to say about it.
yeah. I don't have time for your shit.
See. Sir Oran must be a great asset as a guardian.
Unlike some of your other guardians.
Have you? I was gonna
There's no
say,
need
have
for
you seen the rest of her group?
Excuse
Man,
me,
Waka really is tall, huh?
Mr. Seymour. Why is your lordship
I don't know how I just have never noticed how tall he is till now.
present here, sir?
Please, speak as you
They
normally
frame him really weirdly. Like sometimes you're like, Jesus, he's
Exactly,
like a
he's
whole
a
foot
giant
taller
here.
than everyone else.
Isn't this operation against the teachings of Yevon? Aren't you gonna stop them?
It's true. I should.
But I won't.
However, both the Crusaders and the Al Bhed truly wish peace for Spira. This Operation Mihen was born from that wish they share. Although it may be sacrilege to Yevon, their intentions are pure. And I,
You know, like a modern
Seymour
pope.
Guado, the person, not the Maester of Yevon, as a denizen of Spira, I wish them well in their endeavor.
But using Machina, that's bad, isn't it?
Pretend you didn't see.
Beg your pardon, but that's
That
not
is some
something a
grade A
maester should
hand
say.
waving there.
Pretend I
Yeah.
didn't say that.
You're kidding.
From the first time I laid eyes on him, I never did like Seymour.
Oh man, Titus, this is the first time you and me are on the exact same
Some of the
page,
things
buddy.
he said that day, they made a lot of sense.
Ah,
No, he's buying
Titus,
into
why
it.
you had it for the first time ever? You had me on your side. You ruined it within seconds.
And we're off.
Yep, guess we're just doing this now, huh?
Excuse me, Lady Summoner Yuna?
Yes.
The command center. Maester Seymour requests your presence there, ma'am.
What, are they gonna make her a general now?
General Yuna.
Take that road to the command center. It's not far. We're still
Looks
in the
like he's
midst
12.
of preparations this way.
Yeah, I think that's part
Sorry.
of... Oh, that reminds me. We need to go over this. So, I, for whatever reason, was interested and looked up the ages of what all of these characters are supposed to be.
Crusaders.
And,
Yes.
let's just say there were some interesting findings.
Okay.
First off, you want to try and guess, like, what some of the... Like, what do you think Titus's age is supposed to be?
So I'm gonna say he's supposed to be like 20.
He is 17.
Oh. Okay.
In fact,
so then Yuna's going to be a lot younger than I think. Yuna's going to be like 14?
No, Yuna is also 17.
Oh, okay.
But Lulu and Waka are also the same age. They are a different age.
They in their 30s?
No, 22.
22,
the ripe old
really?
age of 22. Okay, that's it. Here's the best part. Orin, how old do you think Orin is?
Orin's got to be at least 50-something, right? 51?
35.
35.
35, baby. Look at this young 35-year-old.
Holy cow.
Hey, man, he's seen some shit, all right?
Yeah. Apparently. Wow.
That's how it's done.
Midlife crisis, Orin.
Yeah. I feel a little bad for myself now. I mean, I don't look anything like Orin, and I'm 35.
And then, I don't remember if they gave me an age for Kamari, but also then Riku, what do you think Riku's age is?
Okay. Because she seems the youngest, but she's also got to be older then, right? So, she's got to be 20.
She's 15.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, so just remember that get-up she was in. She's 15.
Yep.
Nope. There we go.
Well, that makes X2 even more complicated.
Yep, sure does. Sure does.
Is that just like a cultural thing?
I mean, it's...
I'm not trying to be insensitive, but like, is there, like... Why would you have Orin, who clearly looks much older than 35?
Yeah, I mean, it kind of is. Like,
Okay.
It's a whole thing, sort of. Not even necessarily in a bad way, but like, if you know, like... Anime characters, like, often do not really look their age. Like, it's really... Context is like, well, this, like, you know... They're, especially depending on what, like... era you're watching, like especially like current, like the current like moe style of like anime characters all look just like particularly, you know, they don't have a whole lot of differentiating like distinctions as far as like facial features and stuff like that. Like they look like there's the whole thing of like people on the line be like, why do anime characters look white when they don't? It's not really they necessarily look white, they just look kind of de-racialized, like they don't look like any race, which is kind of the point, and also they don't look like they're any particular age. Like, it's like, well, these characters are clearly underage because they're in high school or middle school, but like, there's nothing else really just, like, in a lot of cases, not like there's always exceptions, but in a lot of cases, there's not really any distinction as to why or like how old they are.
Yeah. Okay. Well, at least we're back to the monsters that you can kill. See, now, don't you wish you had now taken advantage of that tutorial to figure out how to fight the fungus thing?
I'm good. I'm gonna guess it's weak to fire.
That is not a raptor.
And just call it a day.
They're all kind of follow the same archetype here.
Except at the same time, I gotta... yeah, just... We'll do this.
Brute force it, Drew.
I mean, I gotta do something.
Oh. Hey, all of you. All y'all. Uh-oh. Will that wake you up?
Apparently not. You know, getting burned is not enough to wake you up. Just gonna whack it with my sword.
Well, now he's up. So did he wake up because he killed the monster? Or...
it's hard to say. I mean, there's no tutorial about it, so we'll never know.
There we go.
Lightning Steel.
Lightning Steel.
Let's see, was that Titus or... yeah,
looked like it.
Lightning
Yeah.
Strike versus Strength +5. I mean, I feel like Strength +5 is still more useful.
Yeah, like I don't think we're coming up against a bunch of enemies that are specifically lightning
for a general use. I was gonna go back to save point to heal, but I'll use Yuna.
Yuna. There you go.
I was about to say, they didn't like give me like an escort or anything, but then also like this Chocobo's not like I gotta jump into battle and help me out here, huh? What? Ah, get off! Alright, well, we'll go with this dude here. The Raptor. That totally looks like a raptor to me.
Yep, that is definitely a raptor.
I'm not even gonna try and pronounce that one.
I didn't even see it. Ooh, it's hard though.
Not for long. See ya.
Whole 74 damage there.
That's all it took. You know, the record books will just show that it was a killing blow. They don't need to know how much it was for.
Man, Lulu got worked.
I know she puts in work.
Yeah, this is true.
I mean, they clearly make her like she is like by far the best party member to have.
She's one of those that you just really kind of always have in your party for the most part. Oh,
fantastic.
Is that a flying monkey? Or a levitating monkey?
It's like Wizard of Oz.
Nope.
Bring it on!
Sure.
God, this raptor keeps trying to kiss me.
There you go.
And this guy. Well, he's very nimble, so he's not. Okay. I'll put Titus back in.
Yep, there you go. So I think this is the downfall of Kamari and Yuna at this point, is they don't have a clear... Like, Yuna's your healer, but Kamari is just kind of there. Like, his lance doesn't really have a specific archetype.
Yeah, I can really see how he easily could fall by the wayside there.
He doesn't talk, so he doesn't add anything to the conversation. Like, he's not a... You're like, oh, I like him as a character. Let me involve him in the ongoings of my party.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of like I think that's kind of why I think I said up front, or at the beginning, right? Of like, I totally thought he was going to be like, or just didn't think he was going to be a main character at all. I thought he was just going to be like he looks like just another dude off to the side that, you know, just going to be an NPC that maybe stuck around or something like that.
I don't even think he gets like a character beat, honestly. I don't think he...
I mean, he doesn't talk. I mean, we had that thing in the cafe where there's those other Ronso people that were
the horns.
Huge jerks to him, but, you know.
I don't know if that even pays off, honestly, now that I'm thinking back about it. Or if it just made that little of an impression to me that I just...
I mean, it would not surprise me if it didn't pay off after our time with Blitzball. Wow, I'm just really getting the same enemies here again, huh?
Yeah, it gets... I mean, like, we talked about this last time. It's a little like, oh... You can work through them real quick, so it's not bad, but at the same time, it's just kind of repetitive.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I'll take this over like 5 bombs ambushing me.
Yeah, true. You're not wrong.
That's what they call me, not wrong Drew.
You're a man of many names.
Alright, let's try this again, Titus.
Awfully confident for a man who whiffed it the
How
first
great
time
would it
around.
be if he did that and it didn't actually kill him?
Yep. Just occasionally swapping in the horn for
Which is
Wakka.
good, seeing as Wakka's about to die.
Oh. So the problem
yeah,
now...
I can't switch him out if he's dead, huh?
Yep.
Oh, well.
Orin doesn't come out and, like, drag the body off the field.
See you, Wakka.
I won't go so easy on you next time.
I'm just not even going to deal with that.
Okay, so he comes back with 1 HP, so you don't need to use a Phoenix Down at this point. Interesting.
Nope, not what I want. No. There we go. First try. Oh wait, I was gonna talk to this guy.
Nailed it.
Or this
Man,
lady.
I wasn't able to stop them.
How's she getting ahead of
As you
us?
can see,
She's very fast.
seeing their fierce determination.
She has fierce determination.
Sit there. So I decided that I would do everything in my power.
Oh jeez, she is like destined to be killed. We're gonna find her
Shalinda.
dead body on a battlefield.
It's like as if Magneto dressed up as or if a monkey dressed up as Magneto is what that looks like.
Yeah, I guess the color scheme is kind of that way. There's a little too much. To me, Magneto is more of a balanced 50-50 between purple and red. There's a lot of purple going on there.
Okay. There's a lot of purple there, yeah. It's a peacock, a monkey, and I don't know.
Another one down.
There you go.
That's the other problem is, like, there's really no reason for me to put Yuna in because, like, I don't want to summon. That's overkill for these fellas, but at the same time, like, I don't really want to have her in the party because, one, the battles go so fast I can just heal everyone afterwards, and two, like, I don't want to take a chance of her getting hit.
Well, doesn't she not get AP then?
I mean, I know that's
You
the
level
downside
her up?
to that.
Yeah. You're never going to get that Curaga? Just cure everyone all in one go?
But yeah, and at the same time, if I do
This-
sub her in, like, I'm losing, like, she can't do anything. Like, I'm losing one of my people I need specifically to kill one of these enemies.
Yeah, you're taking. So what you're doing is you're making it a 2-turn battle as
Right.
opposed to a 1-turn because you're gonna have to sub in. Someone's gonna get hit.
Which is probably the first thing I would say about the battle system that is probably an unintentional flaw of it. Of like, you have to make things harder on yourself in the short term to make things easier on yourself in the long term, I suppose you could say, but I don't think it's implemented in a very satisfying way.
That's
Gotcha.
how it's done.
I can get behind that. But I feel like that's the age-old problem, right? Like, how do you balance a JRPG leveling system with a party like this? Because the other way is like you have to bring them in and sub them in, or they just stay constantly leveled with you, which is probably the easiest way to go about it.
Well, see, the best way I have
I
ever
feel like-
seen was in Tokyo Mirage Sessions Sharp FE, the Shin Megami Tensei Fire Emblem crossover game for Wii U that no one ever played.
Deep cut,
That did it really well because it did like a... It kind of did like a Fire Emblem, like, it took the Fire Emblem system of like how, like, you know, in that... It's a turn-based game, but like in Fire Emblem where if you have characters next to each other, like, they form bombs and they, you know, attack stronger and everything like that. If you... Let's see, I'm trying to remember the specifics of the battle system. And it works like Shin Megami Tensei, where every enemy has a certain elemental weakness. So if you attacked an enemy with its weakness, like if you say an enemy was weak to fire and you attacked with fire, then it basically created this chain combo effect of like every character that was bonded with an attacking character also attacked. even if they're not currently in the party.
Oh.
And so basically by the end of the game, you're literally stringing attacks of like all 8 of your party members in a row. And they're also getting experience, and also like this game, you can change them out at any time with no penalty for like turns. It's like I think it's easily the best turn-based battle system I've ever played.
I was gonna say that sounds really well
and
thought out.
I mean, like it's Shin Megami Tensei, but it's basically Persona is what draws more from. So like, it also keeps your characters more as part of the like story. So which is good because you know like the problem with a lot of Persona games is like you'll have like your main character plus 3 other characters that become like your tanks that you use a lot because they're the strongest and you want to like min-max your experience. So then, like, all these other characters that are supposed to be part of the story are just never in any of the battles. But by letting you switch them out and making them connected to all the attacks, fixes that.
So now this is where I would sub in Yuna, because
Yeah,
you can do the
probably
summon then.
a good idea.
Which you can get some... Not to discount what you were talking about, I just wanted to give you the suggestion as a battle mechanic here. But yeah, so no, that seems like an interesting, or like a really good way to do it.
Yeah, it's one of those things. It's like, how did it take them,
like,
you know, this long to figure out how to fix this problem? So, I mean, like, there's other than the fact that it just kind of gets a little bit of like, they kind of max out a little early. Like you kind of end up. You kind of get to the point where you're like using all of your special abilities all the time a little early, like maybe like 3/4 of the way through the game instead of at the very end. So it kind of it gets a little samey at the end because you're just doing the same thing over and over. But other than that, just like the progression curve could have been a little better. Like the system itself is pretty perfect.
That probably has a bigger cast of characters.
Yeah, I want to say it is 8, I think. It's definitely a lot. And it also does the good thing of, like, unlike the Persona games where, oh boy, let's guess what I have to do for this one.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know that we ever got a chance to do this.
Maybe I just don't have to do anything? Yeah, that's the best. I don't have to do anything.
Just bask in the animated glory.
Man, that bird got fucked up.
Jeez.
Still going.
Yep, not done yet. Gonna pull up some ground. Jeez.
Okay, you have to be dead, right? What?
Nope. Ifrit's gonna die here. Ifrit.
How many attacks do you get?
Apparently that many.
Yep, see you in 5 battles, Ifrit.
Well... Yeah.
Okay, I mean, you've got to be almost dead, right? Why isn't it telling me?
I'm not sure. Probably someone who doesn't have... You don't have anyone in your party equipped with that.
Yeah, I thought it was Yuna.
Insight skill.
Maybe not.
Well, you haven't had really Yuna in the party.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe it's like Waka.
You had Titus. Yeah, it can be Waka. Plus, Waka can hit the flying enemies,
man,
right?
You have a lot of HP.
1912. Yeah.
Nothing to it but to do it, I guess.
So it's concerning there is that Waka just hit for 200 and Ifrit was only hitting for like 260 something.
I mean, you know, Waka's really strong.
What does it say? Dodging. It was saying something about dodging its attacks is easier after inflicting.
Well, too bad because I just used Waka, so it's gonna be a bit. Okay,
You can do this.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take Yuna out, because she's the only one with low HP.
Mm-hmm.
You know, let's give Kamari a little love.
Do it.
I guess I might as well lance him, right?
Yeah, see what he can do.
Alright.
Okay.
It's finally time. Finally time to attack someone that's not immune to the dark attack.
Dark attack. It's totally gonna miss in the dark attack. Hey, look at that.
Alright, we're just gonna do regular attack.
That's not bad.
There we go. It's almost like it told me something to
like
use the darkness attack. Yeah, really no reason to do it again.
Yeah, he still has it, so I don't think you need to do it again, yeah. Should do it, right? Close. Kamari's got him, though.
There you go, Kamari. Give you a little something.
Yeah.
Yeah, get everyone in on the game that time.
Yeah. Bringing up the B string here.
Halberd. Man, if this was Dark Souls, I'd be all set.
Yeah, I was just say that. Who has the halberd?
I think it's Kamari.
Halberd. Halberd?
Although I think maybe he already has a halberd.
Hunter Spear.
See, this is the other one problem is like,
Plus,
unless there's something deep in the menus I haven't found, I don't. There's nothing that tells me what piercing is and why I would want it.
Well, it does give you strength plus 3, which is, you know, probably not a whole lot, but it's probably more generally useful than. So piercing, I would guess, maybe is it for like those armored enemies that that Orin is good against?
Yeah, what's over here?
Give you like a sub Orin. How dare you explore, Drew?
Oh no.
Uh-oh, that's a new one.
Okay, let's get Titus in here.
No problem.
Yep, no problem. Oh, so excitable. Man, it really... I know we've been over before how I, like, keep delaying, like, a half second. But it really, whenever I see those fire elementals, it really takes everything in me not to choose water.
You just want to do water. So last time this thing cast sleep on you.
Yeah, I think he does it.
But Waka is... Because Waka has a silence thing, too, doesn't he? Can you...
Or yeah, Yuna maybe has something.
What do you call it for...
What do you got?
The Asuna, or whatever it is?
Yeah.
Curious. Yeah, okay, so try that. Maybe? And then maybe he had... Because doesn't he have... 3 turns? I don't know if that's going to work.
You know what? Worth a shot. Oop, nope.
Yeah, didn't cast silent or sleep on you guys, so.
Nope. Yep. Okay, so this thing is weak to fire. Yet last time it attacked me with fire.
That is weird. That's usually not the way it works.
Yeah, that is usually the exact opposite of how it works. Okay, is it over here? Is this where I gotta go?
Yep. I guess those little green dots on the... Plus these elevators, I just...
What doesn't make sense about them? Oh, geez, that looks like a big elevator. Okay, didn't they say, like, oh yeah, it's a nice short little walk, just around the corner. No big deal.
Just around the corner. Plus, if they're planning on battling Sin, I mean... Seems like they'd have their hands full with everyone else who's here.
Yeah. You know what? I'm not dealing with this.
I'll be right back.
It's not worth it.
You're at the save point. I'm surprised they even let you get attacked that close to a save point.
Yeah, I mean, that doesn't surprise me.
There's not like you know, maybe I'm thinking of later games where there's like safe areas around save points.
All right. Well, I'm getting a little nervous that we are getting real close to a pivotal. Like we're gonna fight Sin here pretty soon, I guess, right? Like, which I'm sure will go great for everyone involved.
We're coming up on a thing, yes.
This seems like a good time to stop.
I would agree. I don't know how close we are, but we are close. I don't know if it's like up this elevator or if it's like up this elevator and then there's like a 20-minute cutscene of them talking about what's going to happen and then like, I'm not...
Right, yeah.
We're getting close. There's definitely something happening when you go...
Yeah, my guess is we'll get a little bit of preamble probably, but I don't think I go up that elevator, we are on the road to Sin, which I need to prepare for. I need to mentally and physically prepare myself for that.
I've been on the road to Sin all my life.
Well, we all have that to look forward to, so everyone, in the ensuing week, please, say your prayers, go to confession, break out your rosary beads, get prepared, because next week, we're taking down Sin.